I want to start by just going through some investment things that I find kind of interesting, and I hope you do too. I This was about a year ago. This happened. Our granddaughter, who turns 11 on Thursday, Sophia, was over at our house, and she was watching a couple of Disney shows. And in between the Disney shows, most of you probably don't watch the Disney Channel, but I do now. Okay, and so between the different shows, they have little episodes they put together, 2 or 3 minutes long, mostly talking about young people that have done something a little bit different. And they happen to have a feature on a young boy, and I'm guessing maybe 14 or 15. And somewhere along the line in his life, he had gotten very interested in mountains, big mountains. And he decided he wanted to climb the biggest mountains in the world. So this 15-year-old kid has climbed, I think, the 6 or 7 highest mountains in the world. And I learned something about mountain climbing that I never had tied together. And it's not, climbing a mountain, you don't start at the bottom and climb up to the top, okay? What you do when you climb a mountain is you climb up a certain distance, then you come back down. Then you climb up again a little bit higher than you were before, and you come back down. And you keep doing that along the way. It's to let your body acclimate to the higher levels, the less amount of oxygen that is there. But it's a process of going up, coming down, and going back up. But every time you go back up, you go a little bit higher. And I'm sitting there watching that, and I'll go, darn, that is really, really neat. Because that's what investing is all about, okay? You never buy a stock or a mutual fund or anything like that just goes straight up forever, okay? It's gonna come down a little bit, and then it's gonna go back up. It's gonna come down, and it's gonna go back up. And I thought that was really about as good an example of how the investing process works. Now, even though they're probably scared while they're climbing this mountain, especially as they get higher and oxygen gets more rare, they don't go up and down and then go, oh, the heck with it, and go straight down, okay? The same thing doesn't happen with investing. You're gonna have periods where you're gonna see the market go up, and then it's gonna come down, and you're gonna get a little nervous. You're gonna get a little bit scared and wonder if it's really gonna go back up again, okay? And it does. Okay, it does. That's the most important thing to remember. It does. And you have to let your emotions kind of be pushed aside at those points in time, which is really, really hard to do. You know, one of the great things, or so many great things about the credit union here, most of you know about their great mortgage loans and all of their other great programs we talk about all the time on the radio and stuff like that. But they do have a great team of financial advisors here. And I'm a real strong believer in doing your own investing, that you really don't need to have somebody oversee this. Now, there'll come a time maybe in your life where you will want to have people come in to help you with, you know, a lot of other investing issues. But for the most part, the stuff that I do, the stuff that you do, you know, it's really not rocket science. It's pretty easy stuff, and you can pretty much do a lot of that on your own. And we'll spend a good deal of time talking about that. But I just think investing is something that you have to be committed to for a long time.